This is your midterm study guide review. As you can see here, you have the two slideshows that you can go through and rewatch or just make sure that you know everything that you will need to know for this upcoming midterm, both the color theory, typography. I've added a point which I wanted to talk to you in person today, but I can't because I'm not there. Letting, tracking, and kerning. You need to know this. We've gone over it before, but we need to go over it again. Make sure you look at this. It's the third one down here, letting, tracking, kerning. This is an example of letting. It's the vertical distance between two lines of text. So, like we spoke about in class, when you're typing up a paper and your teacher asks you to have it single spaced versus double spaced, or sometimes one and a half spaced, that's the distance between top line and bottom line. Make sure you know this word, letting. That's what that is. The second thing is tracking. Remember, tracking like train tracks, your cars could be separated out side to side or crunched in. This is an example of wide tracking. This is an example of narrow tracking. And tracking is just the increase or decrease of space between all characters. Tracking, like train cars. And then finally, kerning, the hardest word. This is an example of kerning the letters A and V at plus 200, and below is on minus 200 right here. Notice that the plus separates the letters out more, and the minus pushes them in more and allows them to overlap. Now, the difference between kerning and tracking is all the letters in a sentence, in all the words, and kerning is just particular words, particular letters such as A and V, or maybe even A and W that can overlap. It just putting them closer together makes it look less weird, for lack of a better description. It just looks less weird. So you overlap your letters. It's kerning. Make sure you know that word. That's the most important thing. Finally, hopefully you'll have a printout. Otherwise, it is here for you, midterm study guide notes. It has all the concepts, all the vocabulary that you need to know to pass this midterm. Make sure you go through all of this and you know what everything is, or take a deeper look into it, such as color psychology. Make sure you look for those color psychologies in here. Um, and if you have any questions, go ahead and email me.